Hiroto-kun win. This is a thrilling Murasaki sports rider showdown, and Musenshi excels in air tricks, securing impressive victories. The makeup rate is outstanding.
Absolutely fantastic paddle.
Priority. It glowed as soon as I followed.
And Fan Sutter? S. Well, I turned to Hero.
First color or... I've decided.
This must be the case.
Something like this, too. I think it would be fun to do it while watching.
Oh! Oh no, damn it.
The sport work at Bathway. Go.
This...
You went south. Don't worry. A little bit, I wonder. Did you not get out last time? I pedaled something. This is a good wave. Stomach, one shot. Maeda came out.
I just wish I could do it now. So,
Even a map.
Aniha?
Well, I thought.
Look at Mina and Burn.
Picture.
Seven players went. The speed is not really good. It's a bit of a pro tail. It's not a bit of a bray tail, but you put it back nicely. Wow, good current hit. Good. I guess this came out.
It was a waste.
There are some waves.
It became flat.
It's about time, Shichi.
Insurance player.
Finished with Bat Dog. Step forward. What a waste.
Mr. Akita, it's an enormous global success.
Hit this. Got tips.
There you go. Mom, too. At the bottom.
Slip.
Whoa! I can't go out to Mom.
Nagano, this is a good wave. First town.
Now from earlier,
I'll do it.
looks like
Because I went to Kotoku, it's a semi-final. Fast, come on.
Oh, I'm going. Oh. Can't I iron here? Ah, although you have great speed. Good wave. That's right. This Leo. Our players
Ushijima, Japan.
or Hokusei, different. This is you're a future player in front of relief.
You've decided.
Well then.
I went. Go ahead. What is this? Isn't that okay?
Oh, this is a good wave. If you get one small shot of wonton, this is it. Isn't that a lot? Enter last. I decided this. That was amazing.
Mirai Tian.
Oh. Decided. It's already starting all of a sudden, but you've decided on the current movie. Here just now too. The third battle is over. Medium.
It's a wound. So today, one more time. Nagoya commentary for YouTube live stream. A story that has become other than in the channel. The final, I want to shoot it up. 8 days ago, I sat down last week.
It was great. Just here for a moment. 4K. Beautiful.
So come on, from earlier, Philippines. John Menz, 0 points and 65 from one town.
Locked in.
This time it's the final. Tanaka and the Philippines.
Naked.
John Mouse.
However, 19 mile. Achieved victory over Cloud9. Local, apparently he went to the champion.
So what? If we secure this win, it won't be a significant point.
Pretty important. He mentioned he'd catch up with me all at once.
I mean, what is this YouTube? Trying to get MC know-how from somewhere. Trying to show your skills?
Maybe what is this? Is that the kind of person who complains? No? That's what it is.
Actually, suddenly the sound.
Okay, a little Earth orbit.
Courage.
I'll try saying it on YouTube. Aren't you stupid? Ampaman and Bayara are different. I'm glad you did.
This never.
On the monitor.
I'll say I can do this much. It's not a video, but
A little seriously, we have 3 black circles. 1 for each person. Another person's sound set the technique. Let's talk.
General, this is Don. After all, there are 3 companies. I'll write it down. General Surfers. Also, the camera is wireless, but I was just attending Zakinoto's seminar earlier. Well, I was wondering if I was going to go during peacetime, but the Wanton show heals everything.
So since it's a port,
I've become a grandparent already. It's coming out, how to say it. Separately, I think that's what I'm really aiming for. Hey, doing that as a weapon. By observing that, you can craft an Essen with just one move. If you don't have any skills, depending on the wave, it's a maneuver bar.
score tight.
It looks like it's going to happen. That as a player after all. I thought it would be better to remember Arashi.
Well, you know, it feels like both of them are a little apart in terms of their positions here. Now, Daitaka Tanaka professional. Riding clarity. I'm aiming for it.
No. It's coming out. This is a little bit.
Alright, I'm on my way. I'm aiming for the first flow.
I wonder if I'm going.
No.
This is it.
Here it is, Ura.
Ah, I went. It's no good, but...
What was it?
Slaughter. I came from somewhere else. Please behave.
Wow, that's solid turn now. That's amazing.
It was wonderful. The current one. For me, just now, with 2 weak players, with JoJo Pro players, score while watching the game. I was doing it while seeing how many points I would get. As expected, I travel the world, so I guess that sense.
Broadcast.
Better guess than commentators.
But after all, it's a score against the waves.
I am a big regulation now. The place is Shimatsu. The last turn was good overall.
Me too. 5 o'clock. Well, it's about a lifetime, but 5. But 9. 6 weak pieces. I think that's what it feels like. Oki this time, I don't like everything from the beginning like the Filipino or Balinese players, but he concluded mid-air in the finale featuring Manuman. Keijiro Nishi was favored to triumph. Even though it was, I'll win. I won, or rather, I really won with that kind of surfing.
There was a first 5-0 and a second one. Bus turn. Brown. The first player, but since a long time ago, ride around, style.
I will ride continuously and maintain my composure. That kind of style too. Well, there are still players who will wait carefully.
I agree.
But this time, personally, I would be able to do something like this if I dismantled it. Instead, talk like this and look at it properly. When you say it out loud, it can only be a learning experience. For me...
Then isn't this okay? Already, why don't you go around all the games every time?
Wrong time. It's all...
Then I wonder if I can study.
Therefore, if you let him do a live commentary alone, you will borrow words from the meaning and broadcast them.
No, I don't talk much about my 3rd place, so I'll talk about what I'm going to study next today.
Thank you. I want you to... This time I'm in. No, but this time... This will determine the champion. And what's more, there are additional 2,000 cases reported in Australia. Therefore, it has been decided that I will be able to complete the challenge series in a pretty important game.
The second player is in the top 2, right?
The first player in 5th place.
Right, with this, it's good if you get points. I think I'm going to a good place. It's an important game, isn't it? But 5th at the moment, the very thing to hold. After all, it's stable and strong.
Because it's more amazing. Minari no Naka, I managed to secure 3rd place, however, I'm currently at number 1 in the rankings, and it's too straightforward. In Australia 2000, it seems like it's okay to do it.
You can go to heaven.
Yeah, it's adorable.
Oh. Well, if you can, you don't have to go out.
Wouldn't it be interesting to zoom in a little more?
When you zoom in,
you can't put both in.
Well then,
Chase alone.
come on.
If I did this myself, what would I do? But I'll go to the blue one, so I'll go to the top and aim for regular. Let's do it.
It feels like it, but hey, I'll be filming here all the time, and blue will come, and so will the director. Nice set. The red one will be taller. I'll just make blue flowers for 3 days. I think the blue players will probably aim for the air. What about today? But my plane leaves at 7 o'clock. I can't have a study meeting. Do you need this kind of story?
Can I get you to start talking?
But I didn't think I could go, so I booked a study session online.
But there are no Miyazaki study sessions for those who are worried.
No, so I studied online. I'll send it to you tomorrow, Mother.
I'm sick. I'm trying to win the first game on the left. The big thing is, the ability to really chase lame or find something is amazing.
This is true even in regular practice.
This will probably turn out to be Luffy.
Right. Wanton firmly. I heard you. I wonder if I'll go AI with speed. I went, seriously decided. What is this? This is 6. It'll take about 2. How many points came?
The hypothesis around the patent? 5.
16 cases. Burst down is also included. But
How many kilometers? It's kind of power surfing. Surfing burns like Dalia Resa. When you integrate air into its power service, that is hope in the world.
next priority, Cat. The bib is blue.
Well, teacher?
But since it's far away, it doesn't have to do with plugins.
By the way, John Mann, this is my first time doing it. It's so kind.
Spoke. I talked.
Meet for the first time. It was very kind.
You don't know, do you?
No, I don't know, but be careful. In such an era,
In charge of it.
I will.
It's small.
It's incredibly tiny, almost like a girl. Strength and air, it's amazing. The spring.
I came out on the first stage. Wow, 6, 255.
It was a percent. Doesn't that mean I can go to the world too? As a photographer, it's right. I've been taking pictures and watching from first thing in the morning today.
The photographers have that perspective.
Because while filming, I'm listening to the judges' score. It's okay if today's waves are like this.
I understand.
No, but it's quite like this. In communication. I don't think Filipinos have practiced waves like this much.
I'm going. Come on, Banana Kun. I couldn't go. What are the waves in the Philippines? I don't know anything about it though, but
Chatu air navigation.
because that's what it is.
The Japanese athletes. If I were to ask Joe Mark what kind of player he is, already. That's why the turn is more tuba and air.
I see YouTube too.
Tower or something. Not really. In the waves of the Philippines, picnics too.
I see I'm strong.
Hawaii comes out a lot.
Today, ever since morning, I'll watch it after winning, but ripping doesn't feel like that kind of brother hit.
I'm stupid though.
That's right. I'll fly from first. Agent today. Even the players that the last 6 after ripping, it's 2, but if you fall flat with high air from the first, you'll get more than 7 points. That means that's better. I'll get points. I came, I'm gone. Don't do it.
Let's go.
Mother.
Start. Finish here. What's in?
I got in. Well, but it's an ideal assembly. Variation is the best.
To be frank, the waves were really not that great. Maybe license. How to spray is, after all, just a normal professional server. The video I altered as a suggestion. We would like to use the first player's sprayer to fly. I think it will be 65 or so. Yo, isn't that different?
I think so. No, it is.
It is better to bring the spray.
I saw just now
I saw. Where were you?
about the study group. I'm not thinking about it. No.
I was wondering when they would send it to me, so I bought 2. Feel safe there, but I wonder when it will come.
That's what I think. That.
It will be received from this MC. I'm hungry too.
Even if I say one thing,
I'll come. Excited.
I was able to move. Look, it's not my fault that things are completely different now. Already 14.
I looked at the time though.
No, you looked at me, but the current air is quite expensive.
Terrible. If only the current first star was included. Bushi. Jima, it's quite risky though.
No, but even now, I think it will go about 6 points.
First question, is it a wire?
I'm not looking at the device.
I think if I did the wire, I would get 5 points or something.
I'm in a hurry because you're saying something strange.
But the first player, I think I got 6 points.
The second player is me, that maneuver 5. I think it's about 5.
Zero.
3 or so.
I did it. Okay.
If you want to score points just from the manual, you'll have to get a little more hits. This.
Beljanman,
I'll ride in a row.
Eastern, in Ushijima. So second,
Considering just the manual, the first player holds an advantage.
there's a punch. It's amazing, isn't it?
However, the house is already set anyway. Now, here are some points.
This time McRosson is doing it.
That's right.
First Warrior 425.
It doesn't come out after all, does it? A little bit. It's a hit where I fell in love with it. Don't. I'm going to be a type of player.
Get on the timing and turn off the card. Run.
It doesn't come out much like this. Did you get on at the end?
I think I can get about the second or third shot. Run halfway. I think so. Maybe Taiki indeed. I know what's falling this time. 6 with air from Persta. Don't you do it until 5?
That's right, that's it.
Minutes? Because I think I'm aiming for it.
Ushijima, John Mark seems to have already aimed for that. I'm leaving soon. Additionally, this player excels in aerial capabilities. I'll pay 77 or 8 yen for one shot. Ushijima, Taiki Tanaka is still number 1. Of course. I guess it hasn't been out twice yet.
Well, John is indeed alive twice with a count of 475.
So what was their score just now? 4?
7.
It's down by 5 times, that's it. So how many first half did you run? Because I didn't watch the first half. But it was pretty good air though. Ma.
From there, what will John Mark look like? I really dislike my opponent quite strongly. People who give me one tire, even in strange waves.
Of course.
It's too strong. Well, it's okay. Rather than saying that the person who has it is strong, I'm afraid of people who have a lot of holes.
Yeah, because you can get more than 5 points from anywhere.
Japanese and weapons. There are a wide range of players. For me, I don't want you to lose weight.
That guy is amazing.
Vinigo.
It also has great power.
I think only JP will appear this time. Power to air. Tube.
It's amazing.
Mr. Murakami.
He's capable of achieving anything. This time I thought. Furukawa. The players I watched had an outstanding air makeup rate, and this match was really strong. Also Kadono Castle. Players. Also Takashi Inoue first half. You healed a lot and got a great score.
It was good.
Mosquito, air players are still strong when they are decided, just as Takashi Inoue said today. If we don't make a decision, we'll end up at a certain level. Because there is still a risk. It's scary even if I just do the room. Players who have both will probably lay it out after all.
Absolutely, just like Philippine trade.
Isn't John the same? Of course, everyone can fly now, and they can also use manuals. Now, this is a behind-the-scenes explanation. You can say whatever you want. Isn't it official?
I'm sure. No. From there, but Matsugami's chase.
Yes, that's why. He's a player who makes decisions with one shot, let alone chasing him, so we can't take Takadai players lightly. I think if it takes a certain amount of time, of course it will be marked. Tanaka Denki is incredibly smart.
Benmei,
I know from, but if you think that only regular players can score points no matter how you mark them, it's also in front of the regular side, and the way the mark is marked is awful. I think the opposing players are really bad.
It's not a story, yes.
Because this, if you keep silent while you don't ride, you will be disqualified and come to work. No.
There's enough time left. It's already been 18 minutes.
Means, it's still early though.
But in this final, truly impressive. Hey, I really learned. I thought it was good to see Hirota-kun's. Well, let's talk about Kyoto.
are you going?
That was amazing.
After delivery, first book. I'm sure 6 stuff. I'll do 1 tons. So I did the second one. Did 825 degrees do it in the second one?
Yes, then.
Cut shop in Japan. Furthermore, given the ample playback time available,
I suddenly decided, but it was already about 3 minutes into the start.
I will decide within enough time to tell you.
Indeed, I was engaged in that.
I respect.
Hey, I got it after all. Being stable and strong.
There was
Also Nanaho,
the first match for a Japanese player.
because we started meeting.
That's also 8 or 25.
Girls do it now. Once you decide, it comes out excellent. Isn't that a scary weapon already?
It's too scary, but the makeup rate.
That's the problem, isn't it? If you just say that, it's amazing. That's right. 17 players have been too strong this year, so it's good for now. Then the ranking too.
Wow, pull out the players, yes.
I'm growing up before Naya.
I can. This already, after, even now.
It's already stable, but if Manuman's technology improves, it will probably be dangerous.
I agree. But this is me. However, sometimes I think about what I would do if I entered now. I'll look at it. If you take any position, probably burned. There's also a set, but that's it. Aren't you 47 again?
Also,
Although I'm 47 years old, I still have the desire to learn and aim for 6 points. But a song
That's no good, so let's just reverse it for now. It's a game, so it depends on where you go.
I can think about it.
Because that's right, that will also be a learning experience, so for now. Then why don't we do that commentary? I can think of it.
If you're talking about an excellent table tennis player in the heat divided by the pages, usually I have a broad vision and a variety of players, and I know what they score and where they will ride. Apparently they'll do it while watching, something this time a player in his own element is thinking. It seems that an outsider scored a point, so it seems like I only saw 1 point. The perspective is too limited section, or rather, it seems that it rarely moves. There's 2. That's why you said you lost.
That's why I took you there.
Just talking about things like that is amazing. Is your field of view wide or narrow? Already.
I always talk.
No, I've never heard of it.
I can talk about that vision problem for about 2 hours.
No, if you're talking about where you're going shopping when you get home, that's a broad perspective.
So, well.
Honken from Sam.
Shibuya or...
It's a little wide, isn't it?
If you dream, is it Ginza?
That's right. And there's even the internet. It is wide on a world level. I wear glasses in Europe. It's quite a bit, so you're excited. Well, you have a wide field of view. Is it no good to say something like that again? Come to think of it, yesterday in a comment. When I got home from drinking beer at night, I was told to drink a lot. I never drink. If you drink, you won't write. There's a storm driver.
It's surprisingly the same, yes.
I don't like it if I get stuck with such boring behavior.
When my life is over, it will be a lot.
Great, yeah. Arashi, I will never drink. Even if I'm almost dead, I don't drink as much as I give birth. So it offers considerable assistance. However, I mostly prefer to drive. That's why I can drive with the good combinations.
I'll do my best.
I'll just upload it. Wow, what?
I don't understand, but...
But I'm aiming for air. Once you decide on this, you will leave.
Whoa.
Or rather...
80% decide.
Seriously, there is almost no resistance failure, but it is expensive.
Well, compared to that at all. It's different. In my case, after doing this for 30 minutes, I probably only have 1.5. 80% or something like that. It's not a fuss.
Now, to be serious, let's contact the upper membrane twice, 4. It's 7, but...
You exceeded this, 5 points.
Out of the game. However, the leading player is closing the gap.
Well, of course. But the current in, 6 or 7 points are... I feel like it's difficult, but 4. 7 is out. No, the 5 points that came out are 5. From 2 to 3. Change. 6 point. You're not right at all.
Are you serious? 6?
Point. Is it really high? Even if you run, it comes out.
Regardless of how small you run,
it's coming out.
So the current air came out, but a little... Do you use it as a base?
It's so high. If you run normally, 5 o'clock, it's only a few times, but...
I watched it today.
I think that's partly because the tail was the range.
Put it in. The rest is a sense of speed.
Yes.
The rest is that choose and take John Mark players. I think about it once. From landing, step forward, I can't hold my speed.
Yeah, it's strong.
That's the best. I think so.
Fruits?
It's a mess. No, even if it's expensive, it's top. Yeah, that's the thing. With that.
But I'm the most amazing person in the live show. Actually, I showed it to you a long time ago and it was full low.
Passed away.
I went.
It's pasta.
A good first tire or a second is also good. I can't do it before.
I agree.
Oh, I'm going this.
Furthermore, it's like selling without thinking about having an operation. Is that it? Or improve the accuracy even more? Fine, God.
Subsequently, John Monk found himself in a relatively stable situation.
Certainly.
So I have a good impression that it comes out on Daskatsu at all, Furukawa, because he's the main player. I was thoroughly ecstatic, however. It's a little bad to come out. But I think it came out in the 6-point range, and if it came all of a sudden, I thought I was an excellent. So landing. The finish is quite important.
That's light.
That's right, so study there. I think it's a good idea to watch it while doing so.
No, from here on out, the remaining time is better.
Remain there. In 5 minutes.
Because this has changed. Mr. Marks, it's the top. That means Mr. Marks, here. Will it fit? I wanted to say that it would mark Ushijima, but I stopped because it would look like Dazeri. Haven't you heard? So I said it was non-currency.
Yes, indeed.
Section 1 to 655. This is the air from the turn. Otherwise, maybe this wave, Twitter or something. Can we do it with major regulations?
Nope. Just now, with the air from the turn, it's reversed.
Yeah, but if you look in the comment section, most of the live commentary is interesting. It's a thing.
Actually, I'm quite content. It's not exactly a competition, but
it was heavily regulated. A little from the green section. Speed up. No.
Decision. I've come to you.
I've decided.
This is a good thing. 6.
55?
655. But with this...
From the makeup percentage mountain. Yes.
The microphone rate is terrible. Now, certainly if you increase your maximum score, it won't have.
But the first generation, the score is...
It still remains.
Top scorer
is
625.
625, you say? Go over 625. If I go, I think it's time to turn things around.
But indeed, perhaps, you must have practiced like hell. So much? Are you going to air it? Yes.
I didn't do that much before.
It was like 12 floors.
Fit hit players and dynamic curves. Air is amazing now.
How? Audience electric excitement.
The car hasn't changed.
Why?
Now air from earlier. Mickey 495.
5 o'clock. It's before and after.
Is that everything? The time in the atmospheric tail range and from landing. Emerge now.
Also, after all,
if you fail to get a clean hit, achieving 5 inner points becomes impossible. The marks are going to differ significantly.
It's not marks.
I wonder what John Mark...
If you make a mistake about this, it's awful.
Ah, this is no good. If I said something inappropriate, it would be thick again.
I was told that I was an athlete.
If you deliberately say something like that about John Wick,
this channel, but it's okay.
And soon, joyously.
John Wick, 3 splashes in 2. Haha, it seems like I really can't stop myself. 3rd, sometimes I get offended if I say something like that.
No, from here on out, when I catch up with Mark, I'll already see something. Mark is...
It doesn't disappear. I'll listen. This
was constant. No, you're already aiming for air.
But that's it. Like John Mark, if the first near comes out, you can easily turn it around so you can rush in even Dunbar with a rough wave. Isn't it coming? Because there's no more time.
I'll definitely go.
Moreover, John Mark doesn't mark either.
But yesterday's game, crunchy and...
That was it.
Well, there are some nice words.
Today I haven't marked anything yet. Are you preparing for backup? Let's start with the first player.
Finish putting the person together.
Stomach, it was good.
If you fly with this...
Nothing came out.
Amazing. Ah, well...
A little... Last time I went with Spawn, I went.
I wanted it though. But,
well, I haven't been to Spike On before, so if I'm not good at it, I'll get a score so much. I wonder what's going to happen. If you see that as makeup, I'm going, but what about...
It's exciting now.
It was exciting.
But upon seeing the first tank, my thought was, my physical and mental strength are good.
It's amazing after all, because the back is good, like this.
While riding, you can do makeup normally and even practice. Because we can do it together.
Tax. Hey, in the second game during the match, I was very stalled. Get prepared and ready for the game time.
1 more minute.
Current perfect score.
We're in 1 minute. It was incomplete.
As expected. So I only got about 4 points.
Stomach. No, it's probably incomplete and hasn't come out yet.
Wake up at the heat time for the game. I uploaded it, I ate it. It's a great switch. You're watching as a player who insists on winning. Parakeets too. It's a waste, but I laughed. If I did.
Last. This is the last wave.
It hit softly. Wow, the current spray is also up. How is this?
Great.
Great. Whoa, I'm riding in the back. Wow, I've decided again. Wow, this definitely determines a lot more than my resistance. Was it over? Was it over?
No, but really, it's over. This match, I'm not Japanese. It's called a Filipino person. Found down. So it's over. I'll take pictures until I'm a little embarrassed and talk about my impressions. First of all, sonically, this match is... How was it?
No, General.
From a surfer's perspective, please. Not from the camera's perspective. Not from the perspective of departure day difference.
Not anymore, though. After all, strong people were strong. Simply.
Maneuver 2. It's the highlight and the most fun of Soften. Yes, but after all, when it comes to waves like this, the 3 manual can't hit too high hits, so the air is strong after all. Of course.
Wave attack, Hawaiian style.
In a huge tube.
Isn't there any point in taking care of it? I honestly believe this wave was just air.
By waves, make a move. Changing technique cards. Winner.
Yes, even general surfers. I think it will be interesting again if you watch it while wondering what the judges have to do to get a score.
Well, typically I practice air, but the success rate continues to remain high. It's really low. I think it should be edited.
I thought again, it's a spring after all. If you deal with that in training until it's over, I'm here. Please take it from here with a GoPro. Hey me, I'll take a picture.
It's great, isn't it? Congratulations. Vinegar.